That's on. Red button, red light.
I suppose you can.
On.
Cheers.
So began.
Yep. On.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. After a wonderful day's racing, we move on now to the Goffs UK Aintree sale. And before we start, we'd like to thank the Aintree executive for their enthusiastic partnership in staging this sale. The Goffs Aintree sale will offer 27 top-class lots in the winner's enclosure in a few moments. They're being paraded as I speak in the parade ring. Now, before we start, I'd like to draw the attention of all potential purchasers to the conditions of sale in the front of the catalogue, and all bidders are deemed to have read, understood and agreed to be bound by those conditions of sale. In particular, I draw your attention to condition 2.1, commission and fees, and especially 2.1.3, that refers to purchasers. 4, basis of sale, as all lots are offered with a pre-sales veterinary certificate. 5, prohibited substances, that deals with post-sale drug testing. 9 mentions purchases, and 12 lots returnable, which covers the complaints procedure. Please also familiarise yourself with our advice to buyers, which is contained at the front of the catalogue, as well as the Bloodstock Industry Code of Practice, which binds all parties to the code. It is also in the front of the catalogue. Now, all horses, as per condition 4, have been pre-sales vetted and carry pass certificates. If you want to look at those certificates and inspect them, they are all available for viewing online on the Goffs UK website at goffsuk.com. This evening's minimum bid is £5,000, and bidders should bid clearly and quickly to the auctioneer. I'll be carrying out the first third. I'll be followed by Bernard Condren and then George Stanners. You can bid to our bid spotters. To my left, George Beebe, and to my right, Timmy Love, who are on the podiums, who will call your bids to the auctioneer. All accounts are settled in sterling, and any other currency on any bid boards you may see is there only as a guide based on current exchange rates. You must listen carefully to any announcement that may be made by the auctioneer at the time of each lot is introduced, as there may be changes or additions to the catalogue, and they are final and binding on all parties. Any further inquiries are directed to the Goffs UK sales desk, which is in the freebooter to my left under the stairs. And you can chat to the Goffs UK team on site, and we ask everyone to follow the instructions of the Goffs team that may be appropriate at any time. If you intend to bid, please ensure you have registered with us prior to bidding. If you've yet to do so, please again go to the freebooter and speak to Derek Forrest of Goffs UK. We won't accept bids from unknown bidders, and you really need to be inside the parade ring to be bidding. Ladies and gentlemen, today we've seen some wonderful performances on the racetrack, and they have proved to be a superb advert for Goffs point-to-point sales. Constitution Hill is a graduate of one of our sales, and his masterful performance was a sight to behold. And then in the last race, the winner, Dysart Enos, was sold at this very sale last year by Harley Dunn, who vends again tonight. Ready to go, ladies and gentlemen? Stand by. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're not going to start with lot number one because lot number one has been withdrawn, so we're going to go straight on with lot two. Lot number two, consigned by Rob James Racing, is Just Gino. A 4-year-old gelding by It's Gino, as your catalogue tells you. He is the winner of a point-to-point at Lisrona at 4 years. It's his only start. He was very, very impressive. He's a top-class performer, ladies and gentlemen, in the making. Come on, give me one for a start here. We're starting straight away with a good one. 1 from 1, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, give me what about an enemy bid? What about 200,000 number me in 2? Anybody get a bit of 2? Anybody get a bit of 2? What about 100,000 number me in? Anybody get a bit of 100,000 a bid? I got 50 bid. I got 50,000. That'll be now 50,000 now. 50,000 go. I got 50,000 straight away now. 50,000 bid now. 50,000 bid. 50,000 now. At 50,000. That'll be now 50,000. I got 60 bid. I got 60,000 now. 60,000. That'll be now 60,000. 60 go. I got 60,000. Then he got 70, but I got 70 now. I got 70,000, then I'm not 70, but I got 71 from 1, the winner. At 70,000, then he now 70, got a 70 beer. I got 70,000, then he now 70, but not 70 now. At 70,000, what's your bids now? At 70,000, then he now 70,000, I got 5, but I got 75, yes sir. At 75, it'll be now 75, I got 75, I got 80, but I got 85 now. At 85, it'll be now 85, you got 90. At 85, it'll be now 85, 5, it'll be now 85 now. An impressive winner, 1 from 1. At 85, it'll be now 85 now. 85, Just Gino. At 85, the winner of the ring now. At 85, it could be yours. At 85, it'll be now 85, 85 now. At 85, I get 90, but I get 90,000 now. At 90, then I get a 5, but I get 95, you're in. At 95, and you're out, George. At 95, I get 100, but I get 100 now. Where's the bidder? At 100,000, that'll be now 100. He's out back. At 100,000, that'll be now 100 now. At 100 go. I got 100,000, that'll be now 100. But goes this time, make no mistake. At 100,000, the winner in the ring. At 100,000, that'll be now 100, but I get 100 now. At 100 now, 1 from 1. At 100,000, but goes this time, make no mistake. He's had his time. At 100,000, fair warning. At 100,000, old Donovan is saying, here we go. At 100,000 last time. At 100,000 and goes this time. You're out, sir. Would you have one more? Well, thanks for your help. At 100,000, old Donovan is saying, here we go. At 100,000 and sold. 100,000 buys. Thank you very much indeed.
Donald McCain, thank you.
Donald McCain, thank you, George. Number 3 is our next lot. Number 3, Michael Kennedy Racing has Diamonds for Luck, a 4-year-old son of Diamond Boy who's enjoying such great success. Now, he was an unlucky last fence fall at Ballino when disputing the lead on his latest start. In fact, if you watch this backer, if you were there, he looked every inch the winner until he took a tumble. He's got enormous potential. He's a fine type. Biasai, who's going so well, Diamond Boy. All right, what are we going to hear? Come on, give me what about a couple 100,000 here? 2, 150. Anybody get a bit of 50,000? Come on, I get 40. Yes, sir. 20, so they got 20,000 now. And I got 20,000, and then I'm not 20, but I got 25, 5, but I be not 25, I got 30, but I got 30 now. I got 30,000, I got 35, 5, but I be not 35, I got 40, but I got 40 here. I got 40,000, then I be not 40, but I got 50, but I got 50 now. I got 50,000, then I be not 50,000, got 60,000, 70, but I got 80 now. At 80,000, I got 90, but I got 90, I got 100. At 90,000, then I be not 90, but I got 90 in front. And I got 100,000, then I be not 100,000, 100 with George now, at 100, but I got 100 go. I got 100,000, you both out here, 100, you're out, Bernard. At 100,000, I got 10, but I got 110, 10, then I be not 110 now. At 110,000, then I be not 110, I got 20. At 110 pound, that'll be not 110, but 110 go. I got 110 in front of us now. At 110, it'll be not 110, 10, that'll be not 110 go. I got 110,000, it'll be not 110 beer. At 110,000, that'll be not 110 now. At 110 bid. Do you bid, sir?
Oh!
120 bid. 115 now. At 115,000. At 115, it'll be 115,000. Very far, 115, 120 beer. At 120,000, that'll be 120, but 120 go. I got 120, that'll be 120, 120 beer. I got 120, that'll be 120. You roll out here. At 120,000, that'll be 120. You're out in front. At 120,000, then get ready. Here we go. At 120,000, we're going this time. At 120,000, the Diamond Boy this time. At 120, 125. 125 now. At 125, and then 125 and beer. 125 now. At 125, would have been 125 a go. At 125, would have been 125 and bid. 125 now. At 125, would have been 125 a go. At 125, 130, 130 bid. At 130,000, would have been 130, 130 and quick. At 130,000, would have been 130 and quick a bit now. At 130,000, would have been 130, 30 bid. 130, 30 and 130 go. At 130,000, what goes this time? 10 if you like. At 130,000, get ready. At 130,000, we're going for it this time. Hammers up. At 130,000, all done over here we go. At 130,000 it goes this time around then. At 130,000 pounds and sold. 130,000 buys. Thank you.
Phil Kirby, thank you.
Phil Kirby, thank you, Phil.
On Andy.
Now, if you had your original catalogue and you haven't got a supplementary, get one quick because you need to have a look at this one. Lot number 4 is in our supplementary catalogue. And this is some horse consigned by Lock&More Farms of Colin McKeever. Remember, Lock&More Farms sells so many good winners through our sales, including the likes of the Grade 1 winner of the first today in Banbridge, came from Lock&More. Bells Hill, the half-brother to this fella. And here's Native Hill, a 5-year-old by the great Flemonsworth. They don't make them like him anymore. And this fella was a winner of a point-to-point at 5 in the most impressive fashion at Lock&More. He's a brother to Bells Hill. Lock&More, the same producer of Bells Hill, of Banbridge. This is a fella going plenty of places. He's a proper type. I reckon he should make plenty. Come on, give me what about an enemy. Banbridge came from this very place. Come on, give me what about an enemy beard. Anybody get an enemy? What about what about 400,000 for me and he was worth it? Anybody get a bit of 4, 3, 2, quick? Anybody 1 and beard? I got 100,000 that have been a 100 burner now. 100 been 100 now. I got 100,000 that have been on 100 been on 100 go. I got 100,000 that have been on 100,000 and been on 100 go. I got 100,000. I got 10, but I got 110. 10 that have been on 110 a go. I got 110 for 120, but I got 120 now. I got 120,000 that have been on 30, but I got 130 go. I got 130,000 that have been on 130 and 140 go. At 140, got 50, but I got 150 now. At 150, can she burn it? At 150,000, this impressive type, the Flemons for now, 150 go. I got 150,000 that have been 150 now. 150 beer. At 150,000 that have been 150 beer. 150 now. At 150,000 that have been 150 go. At 150 now. At 150, anybody else behind us now? At 150 beer. At 150,000, anybody else around? 150, 160 beer. 160 now. At 160, where's your bidder? At 160, got 70, but I got 170 around George. At 170,000, I got 80, but I got 180 here. At 180,000 that have been 180 now. 180 go. At 180,000, that have been 180 bid. 180 now. At 180 got 90, but I got 190 now. At 190 got 2. At 190,000 is left hand and 190 bid. 190 now. 190 go. I got 190,000 left hand and 190 bid. 190 bid. At 190,000, that have been 190 bid. 190 is left-handed. At 190, this impressive lemons for 190 now. At 190, but goes left, make no mistake. At 190,000 coming your way left-handed. At 190,000, that have been a very impressive type. At 190,000, that have been 190 bid. 190 now. At 190,000, everybody else around the ring now at 190 guard. 190 now. At 190, you're all out right. At 190, but coming the way left-handed then. At 190,000, all out close to me. At 190,000, the vendor of Banbridge. At 190,000, the brother to Bells Hill, the same vendor. At 190,000, but goes left, make no mistake. 200,000 bid. 200,000 now. At 200,000, that'd be the same bidder. At 200, where's your bidder now? 200,000 now. At 200,000, took George Stanners, not George Beebe. At 200,000. It's straight ahead of me. It's not you, right? Not you, sir. Bid's over here. At 200. At 200 bid. 200 now. 200 and bid. At 200, that'll be now 200 guard. 200 now. At 200,000, that'll be now 200 bid. 200, yes, sir. At 200 in the center of the ring now, 200 bid. 200 now. At 200,000, 10. 210. 210. My bid I took. 210, yes? At 210, yes, with you, George. At 210 with George Beebe. At 210, you're out, George Stanners. Yep. At 220, 220 and bid. 220, that'll be now 220 and bid. 220, now you're out. At 220,000, that'll be now 220 bid. You reckon he's worth about double this? At 220. At 220 and bid. 220 now. At 220, that'll be now 220 and bid. 220 a go. At 220 and bid now 220. 30, 230 a go. At 230, that'll be now 230 bid. 230 now. At 230, that'll be now 230 and bid. 230 a go. At 230 bid again now 230, 30 and it'll be now 230 quick. At 230 down, that'll be now 240. 240 now. At 240, where's he gone now? 240 a go. 240 now. At 240, that'll be now 240,000 now. At 240, he looks every inch a champion in the making. At 240,000, he did it well. At 240, 240 and do it. At 240,000, that'll be now 240 bid. 240 and quick. At 240,000, that'll be now 240 and bid. 240, 50, 250 and bid. At 250,000, that'll be now 250 bid. 250 now. At 250,000, that'll be now 250 and bid. 250 now. At 250 bidding and now 250 one more. At 250, the bid is right. At 250,000 bid. 250 now. At 250, you out, sir?
Yep.
260. 260 on bid. 260 a go. At 260 a go. At 260 but again now 260 now. At 260,000 you're walking your box a bit, sir. At 260. At 260. Don't leave him behind. At 260 but he goes in front. At 260,000 and bid. At 260,000 that'll be now 260 but goes this time, make no mistake. At 260,000 come back for one more, sir. At 260,000. I have to ask you to hurry. At 260,000. Going for it this time, make no mistake. At 260,000 once. At 260,000 twice. At 260,000, then third and final call. At 260,000, we're going for it. This time, hammers up. At 260,000, all done. If anything goes in front, you're out on the phone. At 260,000, it goes this time around. Then last time, at 260,000, fair warning. At 260,000 pounds and George Tanner, so with you. 260,000 buys. Thank you very much indeed.
Mr. Ronnie Bartlett, thank you very much indeed.
Mr. Ronnie Bartlett, thank you very much indeed.
Jezza.
Thank you. It's easier to have the stand if you want to put the stand
here.
You got that, Tim?
Number 5 is next. Number 5, Woodstock Stables for Terence O'Brien is Lady Jago. Here's a 4-year-old by Getaway. Please note, she has been seen to Windsuck, but more importantly, she's the winner of a point-to-point by 2.5 lengths at Rathcannon on her only start. She's a winner. She's a winner. And she's a winner for one. All right, what are we going to do for a start here? Anybody going to have me bid? What about a couple of hundred down here? 200, 100, put me here. Anybody get over 100 down and put me in 100? Anybody get over 100 down and put me in 100? Anybody get over 100? Anybody get over 100 down and put me in 150? Anybody get over 50 down and put me in 50, 20? Anybody got 20 on beer? And I got, yes, it's yours. 20 on me now, 20 now. And I got 20 down, let me now, 20, but not 20 go. I got 20 down, let me now, 20, but not 25. 5, let me now, 25. I got 30, but I got 35. I got 40, but I got 45 now. At 45 down, let me now, 45 new out, sir. At 45, let me now, 45 I got. I got 45, let me now, 45. 5, let me now, 45 and beer. At 45 down, let me now, 45, let me now, 45. The Philly 1 from 1. At 45 down, let me now, 45. I got 50, but I got 50,000, I got 60 beer. I got 60,000, let me now, 65 now. At 65, let me now, 65 new out. At 65 down, let me now, 65, let me now, 65 now. At 65 down, let me now, 65 and left. At 65, let me now, 65 and 70, but I got 75 now. At 75, and it's yours, sir. At 75, and no, you're out. He's in. At 75, let me now, 75, I got 75 now. At 75, let me now, 75, let me now, 75. 1 for 1, the getaway. At 75, let me now, 75, I got 75 now. At 75 down, let me now, 75 and be it. 75, I got. At 75 is left-handed, you're out in front. At 75, anybody else close to me now? At 75, I got 75 now. At 75, anybody now? At 75 and be it. 75, I got. At 75, anybody now? At 75, but goes this time the 1 from 1. At 75,000, get ready. And at 75,000, we're going for it this time. Hammers up. At 75, well done, what is in. Here we go. At 75, last time. At 75,000, it goes this time. 80 bid. 80,000 now. Yeah, I know you thought you nearly had him, but you haven't got him now, so there's no point crying. At 80,000 bid.
Timmy.
Yes? At 80,000 with Timmy. At 80,000 bid now, 80,000 now you're out. At 80,000, let him at 80,000 go. At 80,000 now. At 80,000, let him out 80,000 bid. 80,000 go. At 80,000, but you're out in front. Anybody else close to me? At 80,000, get ready. And at 80,000, we're going for it this time. Hammers up. At 80,000, all done. Somebody's in. Here we go. At 80,000 last time. At 80,000 pounds and sold left. 80,000 buys. Thank you.
Ryan Mann.
Ryan Mann, thank you very much indeed. 80,000 buys. Just take the mic. Number 6, Monbeg for Donica Doyle. Worldwide Fury is a jukebox jury 4-year-old. who has a 100% record. Here's a lovely athletic individual with a great outlook. He's a brother to Saturday's Grand National runner, Fury Road. He's from the Morley Street family. He's a winner of a point-to-point by a comfortable 2 lengths at Portrush at 4 on his only starts. Top-class performer here, ladies and gentlemen, from a family that does it all the time. He's going to follow in their illustrious footsteps. What about an opening bid of about 300,000? Will be in 3-2. Anybody get a bit of 200,000? He's worth a lot more than this too. Anybody? Yes? 50 on bid. 50,000 now. At 50,000, let him in 50,000. God, 50,000 bid. At 50, I got 60 bid. I got 70,000 now. At 70,000, let him in 70 bid. 70 go. I got 70,000. Let him in 70. Get 80 bid. I got 80,000 now. At 80,000, let him in 80,000. I got 90 bid. I got 100 bid. I got 100 now. I got 100,000. Let him in 20 bid. I got 120. I got 140 here. At 140,000, you're out now. At 140, you're out, sir. At 140 against you now. At 140 bid here. At 140,000, let him in 140 left. At 140, you're out left now. At 140, got out to me. At 140,000, let him in 140 bid. 140 now. At 140,000, let him in 140 bid. 140 go. At 140,000, let him in, you're out to me. At 140,000, let him in 140 bid. 140 left. At 140,000, the bid's in front of me now. 140, you're out, sir. At 140,000, let him in 140, the jukebox jury now. 140 go. I got 140,000, let him in 140, yes, sir. At 140, and you're all out in front now. At 140 bid. At 140,000, let him in 140 bid. 140 here. At 140,000, anybody else around about now. At 140 now. At 140,000, let him in 140 bid. 140 now. At 140 in front of me now. At 140 now. The jukebox jury, the good impressive one. At 140,000, anybody else around the ring now. 140 now. At 140, the brother to Fury Road now. At 140 bid. 140 go. At 140, you're out to me. At 140,000, anybody else here left. At 140,000, anybody else around about 140 now. At 140,000, let him in 140 bid. 140 go. At 140,000, but goes in front, make no mistake. At 140,000, anybody else close to us now. At 140 bid. At 140, you're out. At 140,000, let him in 140. Yes, the bid's here. At 140, you're out. You're out as well. At 140 now. At 140,000, let him in 140, but going for the hammer and going now. At 140,000, then get ready, it's yours. At 140,000, 150 bid. 150 now. At 150 now, you're out. 150 bid. 150 with Tim. At 150,000, let him in 150 bid. 150, Tim has it. At 150,000, let him in 150 bid. 150 now. Against you. No, you're out. The bid's over here. Tim called it. At 150. At 150 now. At 150,000, let him in 150 now. Tim has it. At 150,000, anybody else here left. At 150 now. At 150,000, let him in 150 now. 150 bid. At 150,000, but against you in front, make no mistake. The bid's in the parade ring. At 150,000, then get ready. At 150,000, we're going for it this time. Fair warning. At 150,000, then get ready. At 150,000, we're going for it this time. Hammers up. At 150,000, all done. Nobody's saying, here we go. At 150,000 last time. At 150,000 pounds, and Tim with you, 150,000 buys. Who is it?
Tom Malone.
Tom Malone. Thank you, Tom. 150,000 buys. The best of luck. Seven is next. Bridal equestrian for Jack Teal. Martin Plage is a 4-year-old gelding by Bucks Boom, no less. Winner of a point-to-point by an impressive 20 lengths to Sheriff Hutton at 4 on his only start. Impressive galloping performance to win. First time out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what do we got for a start here? It's all only one way from here. It's all on the way up. Come on and give me what about 100,000 for me? Anybody get a bit of 100,000 for me and 150? Anybody get a bit of 50,000 for me and 50, 40? Anybody get a bit of 20 on beer? 20,000 now. 20,000, then now 20 minute 20 go. I got 20,000, then minute 20 minute 20 now. I got 5, but I got 25, I got 30, but I got 30,000 now. 30,000, then now 40, but I got 40 now. I got 40,000, yes sir, 45 if you like. At 45, would it be now 45? I got 45 now. At 45 is further away, you're out, George. At 45, would it be now 45 now? 50,000 bid. 50,000 now. At 50,000, let me know. Yes, sir. At 50,000, 55. 55 now. At 55, I got 60 bid. I got 60 bid, George. At 60,000, you're out in the middle of the ring now. 60,000, got close to me now. 60, 70 bid. I got 70 bid to me now. At 70, I got a 70 bid. I got 70, then I got 80 bid. I got 80,000 now. At 80,000, let me now. 80,000 bid. 80,000 now. At 80,000, right hand now. At 80 right to me. At 80,000, let me now. 80,000, got 80,000 now. Quick. At 80,000, let me now. 80,000, but goes right. At 80,000, let me now. 80,000 bid. 80,000 now. At 80,000, 90 bid. 90,000, I get 100. At 90,000, I get 100 bid. I get 100 now. I get 100, George. Baby, now 100 bid. It's your bid. At 100,000, let me know. You're out, George. At 100,000, let me know. To go. At 100,000 now. At 100,000, right close to us. At 100,000, let me know. 100,000, go. At 100,000 now. At 100,000, you're all out further away now. At 100 bid. 100 is close to us here. At 100,000, but going for the hammer and going now. At 100,000, then get ready the 1 from 1. At 100,000, goes close. At 100,000, fair warning and going for it. 110, 105. 105, 105, 10 bid, 110, at 110 now, 20 if you like, at 110 take 20, at 110 and bid, 110 now, at 110 anybody else at 110, we nearly missed you, 110 I got 110 now, at 110 be quick, at 110 5 if you like, at 110, but thank you then, at 110,000 goes in front, at 110,000 going for it this time, fair warning, at 110,000 all done what he said, here we go, at £110,000 and Mr. Brookhouse, thank you sir, 110,000, thank you very much indeed. Now back to the supplementary catalogue, and you'll see lot number 8. Lot number 8 in the supplementary catalogue is consigned by Harley Dunn. And if you're watching the last race, which we all were, you will have seen a very impressive performance to win the Grade 2 bumper by Darcy Inos, who was sold by this vendor in this ring just 12 months ago. This time he's offering the very good-looking Jeu de Champ, who was placed second in a point-to-point at 4. Now, being placed second, he'd obviously like to win, but he'd certainly fluffed the last when you saw it, which makes this second place performance even more impressive. This is a horse going places from a vendor who produces top-class horses at this very sale. In the last race winner today, come on and give me what about a couple of 100,000 per million, 200. Anybody get a bit of 200,000 per million, 2-1. Anybody get a bit of 100,000 per million, 100,000. Anybody get about 100, what about 50 beer? I got 50,000, then I've been 50,000 now. 50,000 here, yeah, 60,000 beer. 60,000, I got 70, but I get 80,000 now. Get 80,000, I get 100, but I get a 10, but I get 110 now. At 110, I get 20, but I get 120 now. At 120,000, that have been 120 is right. At 120,000, that have been 120 and beer. At 120 now. At 120,000, that have been 120, bid 120, 130, 130 now. At 130, 140, 140 bid. At 140,000, that have been 140 bid. 140 now. At 140, yes sir. At 140,000, that have been 140 is right. At 140,000, that have been 140 bid. 140, 160, 160 now. At 160,000, that have been 160 bid. 160 go. At 160,000, that have been 160 in front of me. At 160,000, that have been 160 bid. 160 bid. At 160,000, that have been 160 bid. 160 now. At 160, you're out lads. At 160,000, that 160, 180. 180 got 2. At 180,000, that have been 180 on bid. 180 bid. At 180 right hand and 180 you're on the phone. At 180,000, anybody else around about now 180 beer. At 180 you're out in front of me as well, my starter. At 180,000, that have been 180 now. 180 beer. At 180, 90 if it helps you. At 180 bid. 180 now. At 180,000 right in front of me, but you have to be quick. At 180 bid, yes sir. At 180 bid, 180 now. At 180,000, that have been 180 now. 180,000 bid. At 180, but goes in front of me right. At 180 around the ring. At 180, thanks for your help on the phone. At 188,000, anybody else around about now? 180 now. At 180,000, but going for the hammer and going now. At 180,000, the Joshua Tree. At 180,000 in front of me now. At 180,000, I'm going for it this time. Hammers up. At 180,000, all done. Nobody's in. Here we go. At 180 last time. At £180,000 and Jerry McGrath, 180,000 buys. Thank you very much indeed. Number 9, Moat Stables for Michael Goff is San Francisco, a 4-year-old son of Jukebox Jury, who's the joint highest rated 4-year-old in the sale today. And here's the winner of a maiden point appointment, running out a 4-length winner at Monksgraves on his second start. And Monksgrange, for aficionados of Irish point-to-point racing and the Aintree sale, was the same venue that Sam Crow won before selling at this sale before he went on to glory. All right, there you have it. The Jukebox Jury, the winner at Monksgraves on his most recent start. All right. What do you want to do here? Come on and give me a couple of 100,000 here. 200. Anybody get a bit of 200,000 by me in 2-1? Anybody get a bit of 100,000 by me in 150? Anybody get a bit of 50,000 by me in 50? Anybody get a bit of 50? Anybody get a bit of 50 and put me in 50? Anybody get a bit of 50? 50 and put me in where? Anybody get a bit of 50? I got 50,000. That have been 50,000 now. 50,000 God. Yes, sir. 60,000 bid. 60,000. That have been 60,000 God. Yep. 60,000. I got 70. But I got 70. I got 80. But I got 90. At 80,000. That have been 80,000 is here. 80,000 now. At 80,000. Anybody else around about? about now. 80,000 go. At 80,000, the Monks graduate at 80,000 bid. 80,000 now. At 80,000, anybody else around the ring now? At 80,000 go. At 90 bid. 90,000 now. At 90,000, you're out left. 90,000 go. At 90,000, who's got 100? At 90,000, that'd have been a 90,000 now. 90,000 go. At 90,000, that'd have been a 90 bid. 90,000 now. At 90,000, anybody else around the ring now? 90,000 bid. He got 100. At 90,000, anybody else around about now? 90 bid. At 90,000, not close to me now. 90 got. 90,000 now. At 90,000, I get 100 bid. I get 100 now. I get 100,000. That'd have been 100,000 is left. At 100,000, we're Harry now. At 100 bid. 100,000 now. At 100,000, I got 10 bid. I got 110 now. At 110, you're out Harry now. At 110, I got 110 now. At 110 is right. 110 on bid. 110 I got. 110 now. At 110,000, that'd have been 110 on bid. 110 now. At 110, it'd been 110 is here. At 110, what are you saying? 115, he said. 115. Now you, sir. Yeah, I'll treat you all alike. Of course I will. At 115. I'm hardly going to take a 10 now, am I? At 115. At 115, he's further along. At 115, anybody else around the ring now? At 115 now. At 115, he's here. Anybody else in front? At 115,000, that is the Monks Grace winning. At 115 beer. At 115,000 go. At 115,000, anybody else around the ring now? At 115 now. Anybody else close to us? At 115,000, but you're all out here. At 115,000, get ready this time. At 115,000, but goes in front. At 115,000, against you in the ring. At 115,000, get ready. At 115,000 going for it this time. Hammers up at 115,000. Fair warning and goes this time around. Then last time at £115,000 and not sold. Ten is next. Consigned by Josh Ryan. Garde La Pêche is a filly, a mare by Capguard, who's a winner of a point-to-point at 5, 2023, dominating the race in the outset and going on to win by 12 lengths. Comes from a proper Nashon family. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. A proper one here. Capguard mare from a proper family. Great residual value here. Come on, give me what about it? I mean, beard. How about a couple 100,000 here? 200. Anybody get a bit of 2, 1 quick? Anybody get a bit of 100,000? Put me in 150. Anybody get a bit of 50, 40? Yes? Yeah. 40 on beard. 40,000 now. At 40,000, then I'm not 40, been up 40 go. I got 40,000, then I'm not 40, been up 40 now. I got 40,000, I got 45 now. 45, I got 50 bid. I got 50,000 now. At 50,000, then I'm not 50,000, 60 bid. 60,000 now. 70 go. At 70,000, then I'm not 70, been up 70 go. I got 70,000, and then I'm not 70 left. At 70,000, that'll be now 70,000, one more. At 70,000, you're out in front of me now. At 70, gonna 70 beer. I got 70,000, and then I'm not 70, minus 70 now. At 70,000, the bid is left-handed. At 70,000, you're out in front now. 70, minus 70 go. I got 70,000, that'll be now 70 and left. At 70,000, that'll be now 70, minus 70 go. I got 70, I got 80 bid, I got 80,000 now. At 80,000, with Timmy now at 80 beer. I got 80,000, anybody else around the ring now at 80 go. At 80,000 now. At 80,000, that'll be now 80 go. 80,000 now. At 80,000, I got 90 bid, I got 90 now. At 90, then I got 100 bid, I got 100 now. I got 100,000, that have been 100 bid, where's you better? At 100,000, that have been 100 bid, 100 now. At 100,000, I got 10 bid, I got 110 now. 110 I go. At 110, you're out, Harry and Timmy. At 110 with George now. At 110 I go. At 110 I got 20 bid, I got 120 now. At 120,000, that have been 120 on bid. 120 go. At 120,000, that have been 120 bid, yes. At 120, 25 I got. 125 now. At 125 me. At 125 in front now. 125 you're out, Timmy. At 125, 130. 130 now. At 130 and 5 again. At 130,000, that have been 130 bid. 130 now. 130 got. 130 bid. At 135. 135 now. At 135, that have been 135. 40. 140 bid. At 140,000, that have been 140 and 5 again. At 140. 150. 150 now. 150 you're out, Timmy. At 150 bid. 150 in front. At 150,000 quick. At 150,000 bid. At 150, but goes this side, make no mistake. At 155. 155. 155. 155. 160. 160 bid. At 160 bid. At 160 you're out, Timmy. At 160 on bid. At 160,000 now. At 160,000, yes, Timmy. At 160,000, but do it quick. At 160,000, goes in front then. At 160,000, fair warning, we're going. At 160,000, get ready. At 160,000, the Capguard mare goes this time. Hammers up. At 160,000, all Donovan is in. Here we go. At 160,000 last time. 165. 165. He won't get as long next time. At 165. At 165 and bid. At 165 you're out. 170. Quickly please. At 170. Thanks for the help. At 170 goes in front. At 170,000 we're going for it this time. Hammers up. had won £170,000 and Max O'Toole, 170,000 buys. Thank you very much indeed. And I'll pass you over to Bernard to take you to the next 10.
Right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Lot 11 is not here. Lot 11 is withdrawn. Lot 12 from Bernice Stables. Warren Ewing, the man who gave us Constitution Hill. Here's Tough Approach, ladies and gentlemen. Now, please note the Coggins test result is not to hand, and the vendor will cover all associated costs as well. Yeah, Milan horse here. Lovely 4-year-old Tough Approach. A regular get me going around. They're going to now put him in way well. Second on his one and only run at Portrush. A regular put him in 200. Now to get me going at 2. Put him in 50. And now round. Now 50. What a great Milan 50 bid now. At 50. And round. Now 60. Now to George. Now to get a 60 bid. At 60. Now to 70 bid. Now to 70 bid now. At 70 bid. Now to around 70, 80 bid, now to around 80, 90 bid now. At 90, and now to get around 90 bid, 100 now to get 100 bid. At 100 now to around now 1 bid, now to 1 bid now. At 100 now to going all the time to around 100 bid, 110 bid. At 110 now to around 110 now to 10 bid now. At 110 from the stable that gave us the great Constitution Hill. At 110, 20 now to 120 bid. At 120 now to get around 120 bid now. At 120 now to around one of the last good Milans as well. At 120 now to around going all the time. At 120 now to a real hard-knocking individual here. At 120 now to around 120 bid. At 120 now to with a wonderful pedigree to back him up as well. At 120 now to ladies and gentlemen, he looks so well bought here. At 120 now to going all the time. At 120 now to around 120 bid. At 120,000 around once twice. At 120,000 now to he's only half sold here with this sort of money. At 120 now to around 120 bid. At 120,000 around third and final call. Look sharp, here we go. At 120 now to around 120 bid. At 120 all done around hammer up at 120. A very promising young horse here, a lovely 4-year-old. At 120 all done around hammer up, all done at 120. Last time, freight not too good for that, not sold. Right, moving on, lot 13 now, Ballyboy Stables, Dennis Murphy. Here's Jasmine DeCotte, lovely son of Esther Joe, ladies and gentlemen. Her regular be up a good second at Monk's Grange is one and only start. Her regular be up a good second on debut in Monk's Grange. A very well bred horse here and a gorgeous individual. Her regular real taking individual here. Put him in her regular, put him in the time to get me going around her regular 2. Put him in her regular 50 bid. 50 and around now 50 bid. At 50 now to around now 50 now to going all the time to around now 50 bid now. At 50 now 60 now to 70 bid. 70 now to George and all the ball. At 70 bid now to around now 70 bid. 80 bid, 80 bid, 90 bid, 90 bid now. At 90 now to around now 90 now to around now 100 bid. At 100 now to Timmy now to around now 1 bid now. At 100 now to going left-handed. At 100 now to around now 1 bid now to 1 bid now. At 100 now to the lovely Esther Joe here all the ball around now 1 bid. At 100 now to going left-handed all the time. At 100 now to is that you with Timmy? At 100 now to around now 1 bid. At 100 now to around looks wonderful value with this sort of money here. At 100 now to around now 1 bid. 120 bid with Timmy all the time. At 120 bid now. 120 now to breathe for nothing at this sort of money. Now to 140 bid. 140 and it's all with Timmy now to 140 at 140 now to Timmy now to 140 bid. At 140 now to around now look sharp. At 140 now to around now 140 at 140 bid. At 140 now to going all the time. At 140 now to look sharp at around now 140 bid. At 140 now to coming your way left-handed Timmy. At 140 now to around now 140 bid. At 140 now he's got the looks, he's got the walk, he's got the pedigree, he's got the profile. At 140 now to around now 140 bid. At 140 now to going now 140, 140, 50, 145, 145 now. 145 bid. 150 and now but around 150 bid now. 150 now to do the same again. At 150 now to around now baby steps here on a smashing individual. At 150 now to get 150, 155 bid now. 155 but creeping and crawling all the while. At 155 to get 155. He is for nothing, make no mistake. At 155, 160 bid. 160 bid now. 160, come on now to get 160. Yes, come on. I'd love to sell him while he's still a 4-year-old, lads. Come on. At 160 now to you want to go 5 more. At 160, well, thanks for the help. At 160 now to it's all with you, Timmy. At 160 now to around now 160 bid. At 160,000 around the then what's twice? Last time, all done. Here we go. At 160, all done around the hammer up and he is sold at 160. Timmy, thank you. Jerry Hogan, thank you, sir. Well done, well bought. Lot 14 now, Milestone Stables, the great Colin Bow. Sends up a smashing Soldier of Fortune, 5-year-old gelding here. Cahir Rosedden, a very nice winner at Castletown Gagan. The other day, her regular big get me going. He's got a wonderful pedigree to back him up. The family of Beneficent. Put him in a regular big get me going to round now. Put him in the top of the round now. Her regular put him in way well. Let's get him away. Her regular put him in 2. Put him in 100. Get me going to round and at 30 bid. 30 now. But again at 30 bid now. At 30 now. But all good singers start low now. But again 30, 40 bid. 40 now. 40 bid now. At 50 now. But round again at 55, 55, 60 bid, 60 bid, 60 bid now. At 60,000 going all the time. But round now 60 bid. At 60 now. But round now 60 now. But look sharp. At 60 now. But round now 60 now, but 70 bid, 70 bid now. At 70 bid now, but around 70, 80 bid, 80 bid now. Out of the 80,000 George now, but around 80 bid. Out of the 80,000 now, but around 80 bid, 80 bid. Who's your man, George? Out of the 80 bid now, but around right-handed now, but around 80 bid. Out of the 80,000 now, but around 80 bid now, but going all the time. Out of the 80,000 now, but around 80 bid. Out of the 80,000 now, but look sharp, come on. Out of the 80,000 now, but around 80 bid. Out of the 80,000 now, but around 80 bid, around 80 bid now. Out of the 80,000 now, but around 80 bid. Out of the 80,000 now, but around 80 going for this time. Well done. Out of the 80,000 now, but never in doubt. Out of the 80,000 now, but around a lovely 5-year-old. A very good winner the other day as well. 90 bid. Well done. 90 bid. 90 bid now. 90,000. 90 closer to me all the while. At 90 now, but again, but 90 bid. 90 bid now. At 90 now, but around again, 90 bid. 90 bid. 90 bid now, but 5. 95, 95. 95 bid now. 95, 1 back. 100 bid. 100 now, but again, 100 now, but around again, 1 bid. 1 bid now. At 100 now, but around again, 100. Come on. You know better than most people, sir. Do you want to go 5 now? At 100 bid. At 100 now, but around now 100 bid. A smashing individual here. At 100 now, but around now 1 bid. At 100 now, but 1.5. 105 bid. You're in very good one. Yes. 110. 110 bid now. You're in very good company. At 110 bid, 110 bid now, 110 now, but save in haste to repent at leisure. At 110 now, but around now 110. Well, thanks for the help, folks. At 110,000 now, but around now 110 bid. At 110,000 around the that what's twice. Last and final call. We have no more for him. At 110,000 all done around the he is to Mr. Brookhouse. Thank you, sir. Very well done. Well bought at 110. Well done. Right 15, Ballyboania. Here's a very impressive winning daughter of the great Milan, ladies and gentlemen. Winner on her debut at Monk's Grange. She flew home like the wrath of God to win very impressively, ladies and gentlemen, for Ian McCarthy. She's from the family of the great Bobsworth as well. Her regular lovely mare here. Family of the wonderful Bobsworth, a real nice winning 4-year-old. Her regular put her in way well. Put her in a regular bit, going to round now. Put her in 200. Put her in a regular bit, put her in 30 bid. 30 now, but a round 30 bid. 30 now, but a round 30 bid now. Yeah. 30, 40 now, but a round 40, 50. 50 bid. 50. 50 now, but a round 50. 60. 60 bid. 60 now, but a round going all the time from a lovely happening pedigree as well. I don't need 60 now, but a round 60 bid. I'm going to get a 60,000 now, but a round 60 now, but a 60 bid now. A wonderfully performed daughter of Milan. 70 bid. 70 bid now, but all the time, but we're getting a 70 bid now. New man running all the while at 70 now, but around again 70 bid. 70 bid now, but around again 70 bid. 70 bid now. I don't need 70 now, but around again 70 bid. 70 bid. I don't need 70 bid. 75 at about 75 at about bid now. At 75 at about going all the time, but around again 75 bid. I don't need 75 at about the relation to Holstone as well. At 75 at about wonderfully well-related mare in the ring here now with 75 bid. A wonderfully well-related mare. At 75 at about 75 bid. I don't need 75 at about 75 at about 75. Full of quality here as well. At 75 at about going all the time. At 75 at about 75 bid. I don't need 75 at about 75 at about less than half sold here. At 75 at about going all the time at about 75 bid. I'm going to get a 75 at about Ballyboania. At 75 at about lovely winner at Monk's Grange. At 75 at about 75 bid. I'm going to get a 75 and some mighty horses have come from Monk's Grange as well. At 75 at about 75 bid. I'm going to get a 75 at about I commend her to you here at this sort of money, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need 75 at about 75 bid. I don't need 75 at around then what's twice. Last and final call at 75. I don't need 75 at around the we're all gone here sharp right at 75. All done around the 75. Last time. Afraid not sold at 75. Too good for that. Lot 16 will be next. Right, lot 16 now. One of the Supplementary lots, lot 16, Cobra Queen, another 4-year-old winning daughter of Milan. Yep, Cobra Queen. Let's get going around the for Sam Carling, Skehana Stables. Our regular put her in one, put her in the time of the family, the Bunny Boiler, the family of the Cheltenham Gold Cup winner as well in Manila. Indo comes from a lovely family. Milan mare here out of a presenting mare as well. Put her in a regular, get me going. Put her in a regular, put her in the time of the put her in 150. And now her regular, put her in 30 bid, 30 now, about 30 bid now. At 30 now, around 30 now, about a 30 bid. At 30 now, 40, and now 40, 40, and around 50 bid now. I'm going to get a 50 now, about around 50 bid. I'm going to get a 50, 60 now, around 60 bid now. At 60,000 now, around 65 at about 65 bid. I'm going to get a 65 at about 65 at about daughter of Milan here. At 65 at about Cobra Queen is her name now at about 65 bid now. I'm going to get a 65 at about 65 bid. I'm going to get a 65 at about 65 at about Look Sharp. At 65 at about 65 a smashing mare. At 65 full of quality. At 65 at about 65 bid. I'm going to get a 65 at about going all the time at about 65 at about bid now. I'm going to get a 65 the family of the Gold Cup winner 70 bid. 70 bid with Timmy. At 70 bid now at about Timmy's and all the time at about 70 bid now. At 70 bid now at about left-handed. I'm going to get a 70 bid now at about against my starter. Against you as well, George. At 70 now at about 70 bid. I'm going to get a 70 now at about 70 bid now. I'm going to get a 70 now at about 70 bid. I'm going to get a 70 bid now at about hammer up. At 70 now at about have to go. At 70 now at about 70 bid now at about 70 bid now. At only 70,000 now at about 70 bid. I'm going to get a 70,000 rounding then once twice. This time all done coming your way, Timmy. At 70 now at about 70 bid. And I hate to sell her so cheap. At only 70,000 all done around the hammer up. 80 bid now, 80 bid George, 80 bid now at around 80 bid now, 75 okay, 75 bid, 75 at around 75, she's for nothing at 75 at around 75 bid, at only 75 at every inch of racehorse from a wonderful trainer as well, at only 75 at around 75, but against you all the while, Timmy, come on. One bid is never going to buy her. At 75 at around a 75 bid. I'm going to get a 75 at around 75. Well, there's one, there's two for sure. Come on. At 75 at around, I'm waiting on you all the while. At only 75 at around coming your way, George. At 75 at around going for it. This time, well done. At only 75. Last time with George. Thank you. Well done.
Henry de Bromhead. Thank you.
Henry de Bromhead. Thank you, sir. Very well done. Well bought. 17 now. Monbeg Stable. Sean Doyle. Here's one of the most impressive 4-year-olds seen in Ireland this year. Here is DB Cooper. Winner the other day at Ballynock in his debut. Ran a mighty race. Yes, ran a mighty race, ladies and gentlemen. Our regular smashing horse here is trying to get away. Let's get away. A regular put him in the time. Get me going around the now. Put him in a regular put him in. Don't go where we start. Put him in a regular put him in 300. Put him in a regular put him in 3, 2. Let's get going about 50 bid. 50 and around 50 and 50 bid now. I'm going to get a 50 now. Around 50 bid. 60 now. But around 60 bid. I'm going to get a 70 bid now. Around 70 bid now. Around 80 bid now. At the 80,000 now. Around 100 bid. 100 bid now. At 100 now. Around George BB's and all the time at about 100 bid. At 100 now. Around 1 bid now. About 1 bid now. At 100 now. Going all the time at around 100 bid. At 100 now. Around hammer up 120 bid now. 120, 140 with George Stanners now at about 140 bid. 140 now at around 140. 140 at around 140 at around 140 bid. At 140 now at a bit on if you want him. At 140 now at around now. Look sharp here all the while. 140 now at around 140 bid. At 140. Who wants 50? At 140, 150 but Harry. 150, 160 now. 160 now at around 160. You're in great company. At 160 now at around 160 bid. At 160 now at around 160 bid now. At 160 now at around 160 bid. 165 bid. 165 at around 180 bid. 180 at around 180 at 180 at around 180 bid. At 180 now at around 180 on the telephone all the while. At 180 now we'll let you back all the time and against you all the while, Harry. At 180 now at 200, 185 now. 185 at about 185. Yes or no, sir? At 185 at around 185. 200 bid. At 200 now at around 200 bid now on the telephone all the while. At 200 now at around 200 bid. At 200 now at around now against you all the while, George. At 200 now at around 200. At 200 the man on the telephone all the while. At 200 now at around 200 bid. At 200 now at around 205 bid now. 205 keep him coming all the while. 205 bid. 205 at around 210 with George. 210 bid now. 200 210 now, above it again at 210, 210 bid now, at 210, 210, 210, 220, 220 bid, at 220 is my man now, above it again at 220, 220 bid now, at 220 now, above it again number 220, and he's going all the while, at 220 now, above it again number 220 bid, at only 220. One thing is for sure, he's well able to run much quicker than any of you have been bidding me so far. At 220, and now again now at 220 bid. At only 220 now, but around
Yes,
at 220, 225, 225 now. At 225, and above it again now at 225, 225 and above and again at 225, 225 now. Against the pink tie at 225 and above and again at 225. Well, thanks for the help, sir. At 225 and above and again at 225 bid. At only 225 and around, he looks wonderful value with this sort of money. At 225 and above and the most impressive 4-year-old winner seen in Ireland so far this year. At only 225, hold on this time at 225. Then if you have no more at 225 at a rounding, then what's twice? Last time, all done, coming your way in the telephone, sir. That's you at 225. Hammer up around the regular, and he is to Joey Logan. Thank you, sir. Well bought at 225. Thank you. Right, Monbeg Stables again, this time Donica Doyle, the Kitcoo, 5-year-old. Elisudo caught, ladies and gentlemen, a mighty impressive winner at Ballyno the other day in his debut. One run, he's a winner, the son of Kitcoo, the grandson of Marteline. Her regular put him in, her regular get me going around the now, put him in the time of her regular, yep, the son of Kitcoo. Let's get him away, her regular put him in the time of the round now, put him in, her regular put him in 150, 150 at around the 50 and around 30 bid, 30 at around 30, 30 at around 30 bid now, at 30 bid now, at around 35 at about 30, 40 at around 40 bid, I'm going to get a 40 bid now, at around 40 at around 40, 50 bid now, I'm going to get a 50,000 now, at around now, good to see him, at 50 at around 50 now, at about you, but you want 60 bid now, at 60 now, at about George now, at around 60 bid, I'm going to get a 60, 70 bid now, at about 70 bid now, at 70 looks every inch, at 80 bid now, around 80 bid now, at the 80,000, 90 at around now, at 90 bid, at 90 now, at around 90 now, at about 90 bid now, every inch a racehorse here, at 90 now, at around 90 bid, at 90 now, at around now, at 90 now, at about 90 bid now, at 90 now, at around now, at 90, 100 bid, 100 with George Standards all the while, at 100 now, at around now, 100 bid, now 100 bid, I'm going to get 100 now, at now against you all right-handed, at 100 now, at around now, 100 bid, at 100 now, at around now, 1 bid now, at 1 bid now, at 100 now, at around now, 100 bid, at 100 now, at now, any advance around the ring here, 100 now, at around now, 100 bid, at 100 now, at around now, 100 bid now, at around now, 1 going all the time then, at 100 now, at around we have no more, at 100 now, at around now, 100 bid, at 100 now, at around now, hammer up, at 100 now, at around now, coming your way, George Stanners, at 100 now, at around now, 100 bid, and I feel I'm giving him away here all the while, ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, at 100 now, at around now, 100 bid, at 100 now, all done around the ring, this time, smashing son of Kitcoo, at 100 now, at he's a real gift to this sort of money, at 100 now, at now, all done around the hammer up, and he is sold here at 100, last time. Thank you, George, well bought, 100, well done.
Dan Skelton, thank you.
Dan Skelton, thank you, sir, very much indeed. 19 now. Here's the 4-year-old 6 Mile Bridge, Yabby son of a Finnessy from Rob James Racing. Let's get him away here, regular second on his most recent start at Tasseltown Gagan the other day, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely horse, comes from a wonderful family as well. Tough, hard-knocking, endurable running family. Her regular put him in the time. It'll be up from Rob James, a lovely 4-year-old here. Son of a Finnessy. Her regular get me going around now. Put him in her regular 150. Let's get him away here, regular put him in 50 bid. 50 and around 50 bid. 50 and around 50 bid now. I'm going to get a 50 now, but around now. But on if you want to now, but I'm going to get a 50 bid. I'm going to get a 50 now, but around now. He's on his way, going all the while. At 50 now, but around 60 now. 60 bid. I'm going to get a 60,000 now, but around 60 now, but about 60 bid now. At 60,000 now, but about 70 bid. 70 bid now, but around 70 bid. At 70 bid now, but around 70 bid. 70 bid now. At least 70,000 now, but a very handsome horse here. At 70 now, but around 70 bid. I'm going to get a 70 bid. A wonderful pedigree to back him up as well. At 70 now, but around 70 bid. 80 bid. 80 bid now. At the 80,000 now, but around 80 bid. 80,000 now, but around 80 bid. At the 80,000 now, but around very little money here. At the 80,000 now, but around 90 bid. 90 and around 90. 100 bid now. At 100 now, but Harry's in all the time. At 100 bid. At 100 now, but with Harry all the while. Now, but 1 bid now. At 100 now, but left-handed now, but Harry all the while. Against you all in front of me. At 100 now, but around 100 bid. At 100 now, but around 1 bid now, but 1 bid now. A son of a Finnessy here. At 100 now, but a sorrow of affordable fury. At 100 now, but around 100 bid. At 100 now, but around going for this time coming your way, Harry. At 100 now, but around 100 bid. Look sharp. At 100 now, but a real bargain going begging here all the while. but at 100 now, around now 100 bid, at 100,000 around thing, then what's twice? This time, all done coming your way, Harry, and 100,000 all done around thing, hammer up at 100,000 last time. Thank you, Harry. Well done, well bought at 100. High flyer, Tessa Great Chicks. Well done, madam. Thank you. Lot 20 now. Drumlack Jury, Ballyboy Stables, Dennis Murphy again. Here's a smashing mare by Jukebox Jury. Sarah Princess Zoe, yeah, the very unlucky final fence faller when well in contention at Monk's Grange the other day as well. She's out of assisted at death duty. Her regular big me going around the by the Sarah Princess Zoe, smashing mare. Her regular put her in the time of the big me going around the now. Her regular put her in the time of the let's get going around the now. Put her in 200. Put her in 200 now. Put her in Jukebox Jury. Her regular put her in a 4-year-old. Her regular put her in 50 bid. 15 around the 50 bid now. I'm going to get a 50,000 now. Put her around the 50 bid. I'm going to get a 50 bid now. Put her going all the time. Put her around the 50 bid now. I'm going to get a 60,000 now. Put her George around the 60 bid. I'm going to get a 60 now. Put her the relation to death duty at 60 now. Put her all the rest as well at 60 bid. I'm going to get a 60 now. Put her 70 bid. 70 bid now. Put her 70 bid now. At 70 bid, 80 bid, 80 bid now. Around the 80 bid, 80 bid now. At the 80,000 now. Put her going all the time. Put her around the 80 bid. At the 80,000 now. Put her around the 80 bid now. Put her around the 80 bid now. At the 80,000 now. Put her around the 80 bid. At the 80,000, 85. Put her around the 85. Put her bid now. At the 85, a wonderfully athletic daughter of the great Jukebox Jury. At the 85, put her hammer up around the 85 bid. At the 85, put her look sharp here. At the 85, put her around the 85. 85 bid now. At the 85, put her around the 85 bid. At the 85, put her around the pedigree, performance, potential here, presence, a lot of class as well. At the 85, at around the 85, at 85 bid. At the 85, 90 bid now. At around now at 90 bid now. At 90 now. At around now at 90 bid. I've got to get a 90,000 now. At around now at 90 bid now. At 90 bid now. At 90,000 now. At around now at 90 bid. I've got to get a 90,000 around. They're going to hammer up all done. At 90,000, a lovely 4-year-old mare from a wonderful like 100 bid. 95 now. 95 at above again. At 95 at about Timmy now. At 95 bid. At 95, 98, 98 against you again, Timmy. At 98 now. At around now at 98 bid. At 98 now. At around now at 98 now. At 98 bid now. At 98, yes or no, Timmy? At 98 now. At from a wonderful academy, the lovely daughter of Jukebox Jury. At 98,000 now. At around now at 98 bid. At only 98,000 around the 98. Only a small jump here. Come on. At 98,000 now. So well bought here this sort of money. At 98,000 now. At around now at 98 bid. I'm going to get a 98,000 around thing. What's twice? 100 bid. 100 bid now. Coming with a later on. At 100 now. At get 100 bid. 100 bid now. 100 now. At another new man running all the time. Abby 5, Timmy. At 100 now. At around now 1 bid. At 100,000 now. At around now. She ticks every single box. At 100,000 now. Well, thanks for the help. At 100,000 now. At Jukebox Jury love 110. 110 bid now. 110 now. At 110. 110 bid. 110 now. At 110. 110 bid. Now, what do you want to do, sir? At 110. Don't be beaten. At 110. You want to go 15? At 110 bid. 110 bid now. Residual value as well. We need done racing her. At 110. Another one for the Broodmare Band. At 110. Another 115. 115 bid now. 115. 115 bid. Looks every inch a runner. At 150 now. Yes or no? At 115. I'm waiting on you. Come on. He got me out of jail a few moments ago. At 115, 120, 120 bid, 120 bid now. You're in good company. At 120 bid. You want to go 5 more. At 120, you really wouldn't be doing any damage to this money. At 120, at 120 bid now. Around 20, 120 now. 5 more surely. 125. Well done. 125 now. 125 at around now. 125. Every single box is ticked. At 125 at all the credentials. At 125 at 125. Yes or no? At 125. Well, thanks for the help, folks. At 125 at around the everything going for this time. All done. At 125 at our hammer up. We have no more at 125. Last. Yep. No. Okay. Jerry McGrath, thank you very much indeed. Well done. Here's the great George Stanners. He's back again at Aintree. 21 is not here. George definitely is.
More childish than I am, Bernard, thank you. 22, you going to hang around? Good man. Henry's disappeared. 22, yeah, Millstone Stables, Ass Brewster. Here is the son of Ass, no less than the comfortable debut winner of his point at Maysmore Park. Bernard, get out the way. Come on then, let's get going. Where are we going to get? Come on, what front and centre? Let's get going here. Come on, another bit of premium. Come on, another bit of 100, 100,000. Come on now, here's another bit of 50 bits straight away. Here to the bit of 50,000 now. That 50,000 bits straight away. Here to the bit at 50. At 50,000, come on, let's get going. Here to the bit of 50 around the ring. Here to the bit of 50, bit of the 1, bit of 50,000 now. At 50,000 bits straight away. Here to the bit of 50 who goes on. Another 50,000. 50,000, the son of Ask here, another bit of 50 here, the bit of 50,000 now, another 50,000, going here right-handed, George's Shout, another 50,000, you're all out the ring here, to the bit of 50 here, to the bit of 50,000 now, another 50,000, bid was George, at 50,000, come on, the debut winner here, to the bit of 50, and bit of the Y here, to the bit of 50,000 now, at 50,000, keep it coming if you like him, you know, another 50,000 goes here right-handed, now the bit of 50,000, are you done? Another 50,000, he could not have been more impressive, jump for fun, another 50,000, come on, real value here, surely, another 50,000, but he's going right-handed to George's Shout, another 50,000, you're all out here, to the bit of 50,000, are you done? Another 50,000 round the ring, hammer up and gone, this time, last time, quickly if you like him, you know, another 50,000, the son of Ass, but he goes right to George's Shout, my only shout, but he goes, this time, hammers up, quickly if you like him, another 50,000 hammer up, he goes here, right-handed, this time, last time, at 50,000 hammer up, and I sell and make no mistake, at 50,000 hammer up and gone this time, at 50,000. He's sold to you, George, thank you, 50,000.
Evan Williams.
Evan Williams, good man, Evan. Thanks, Henry. 23, Skahana Stables. Yeah, Sam Curling. Here's a very well-bred mare. Yeah, she's a daughter of Milan, the sister to Crosshill, and the winner of the 5 and 6-year-old maiden at Lisrona, no less. Lovely black type, national hunt pedigree. Come on then, let's get going here. Come on now, the daughter of Milan, Palace Athene. Where are we going to get away? Come on, another bit of Save Light here. Where are we going to get away? Come on, another bit of Pumin 200, surely. 2. Where are we going to get away? Come on, another bit of Pumin 2. 2, 1, 100. Come on, let's get going. Come on, where are we going to get away? Come on, another bit of Pumin 150. 50,000 bid here. I've got you on the telephone now. A bit of 50,000 now. At 50,000, keep it coming. A bit of the wire here. A bit at 50. Another 50,000, 60. Another bit of 60,000 now. At 60,000, you're out the telephone. You're out the cap as well. Another bit of 60, 70,000 ga. At 70,000, 80,000 fresh bidder. At only 80,000. Come on, Caroline. At only 80,000 bid round the ring. A bit of the wire here. A bit 80,000 now. At 80,000 on the phone. At 80,005. 85 bit of the wire. Another bit 85. At 85, 90 bid. 90, haven't you got 100? At 90,000, I have my man on the telephone. Another bit of 90. Well-bred mare here, you know. At 90,005. 95, 95, 95, 95 over the one, another bit of 95, at 95, another bit of 100 ga, at 100,000 round the ring here, the bid at 100, at 100,000 you're outstanding here, fellas, now the bit of 100,000, the bids on the phone, at 100, the very best of pedigrees, now at 100,000 you're all that close to me as well here, the 100, now the bit of 110. 110, 110 fresh bidders, a bit of them 120. 120 year old George at 120, and the very best of pedigrees at 120,000 goes in the ring. At 120, a bit of the one, a bit of 120. At 120 round the ring and gone here to the bit of 120 Shirley. At 120, 130, 125. 125. Harry's shout. At 125 and fresh competition now set at 125. Keep it coming if you like her. At 125, the very best of families. At 125, I have no, you're outright George. At 125 goes our fresh bidder. At 125, keep it coming. You want to hear to the bit 125 surely. At 125 goes your way, Harry. At 125, you're out George. You're out down below. At 125,000, hammer up. Have to be quick at 125,000 because you're all out in front. You lose here right-handed at 125,000. I have now the well-bred daughter of Milan goes here. At 125,000, hammer up. So this time, how you done? Got to be quick. At 125,000, I sell her this time to your shout, Harry. At 125,000, she sold this time at 125. Harry, you have it. Thank you. Eddie O'Leary, thank you. 125. '24 is a smasher. Yeah, here's the son of Westerner. Yeah, he's a 5-year-old son of Westerner from G&T Racing. Yep. Yep, lovely son of Westerner. He really is a perfect model, this fella with a real good pedigree and a most impressive winner in his latest starts. Yep, let's get going here. Where are we going to get him? Camille for a low start. He looks a picture of this fella. Come on then, where are we going to get me? Come on, I want 100. Where are we going to get me? Come on, 100. He'll wait and make it all day long. Where are we going to get me? Come on, put me in a 1 or 100. Come on, another bit of 50, 20. Come on, another bit of 20 bit here, another bit of 20,000 now. At 20,000, come on, I hope you buy him as well. Another bit of 20,000 now. At 20,005, another bit of 30 here, another bit of 30,000 now. At 30,005, he said another bit of 35. At 35, another bit of 40 here, another bit of 45, another bit of 45 now. At 45, you're out here, another bit at 45. At 45, a good loose moving Westerner here, another bit at 45 now. At 45, you're all out close. At 45, keep it coming here, another bit of 45 round the ring, a bit of the way here, another bit of 45 now. At 45, a lovely model to back it up as well. At 45, keep it coming here, another bit of 45 surely. At 45, 50 bid, fresh man, 50. Yeah, another bit of 50. At 50,000, not your bid, the bid's here left-handed. At 50,000, I'll take 5. At 50,000, I'll take the 5. Another bit of 55, another bit of 55 now. At 55 to the wire, a bit of 55. That 55 is a wonderful model, this fella, you know. At 55,000, come on now, the Westerner winner. At 55, you're out the telephone. At 55, the bid's behind you, make no mistake. At 55, are you yes or no? At 55, another bit of 60 bid. 60, yes, here, 60, got him. At 60,000 in front, now they've been out 60. At 60,000, I have now fresh bidder. At 60,000 goes close, you're out behind, and you're all out here. At 60,000, keep it coming here to the bit of 60,000, surely. He could not have been more impressive, this fella. Jump for fun from a very, very good hotel as well. Yes, bit of me? 65. 65. 65. A fresh victim. At 65. At 65. I'm only warming up, you know, men. At 65. Come on, another bit of 65. Yes. At 65. Bit of the one, another bit of 65. Yes or no? Now, stop looking around. At 65. Come on, you need a set of blinkers. You do now. The bit of 65, surely. At 65. Big goes our new man out back. At 65,000, you're all out close. At 65. And real value, I think, you know. At 65,000. Big goes way out back. At 65,000, hammer up. Have to go. This time, are you done? At 65,000, I sell him. He goes way out back. At 65,000, hammer up and gone this time. At 65,000, he sold this time. At 65. Emmett Mullins, thank you. 65. With the great Derek O'Connor. Okay, kicking on, G&T Racing again. Yeah, wicked thoughts. Here is a son of Mahler, yeah, the own brother to Duke of Luckily, as you can see. The 25-length winner of his maiden point at Eighton only on Monday. He could not have been more impressive. Lovely, athletic type of fella, this fella. Come on now, lovely son of Mahler, again from G&T Racing. Let's get going here. Come on now, we're going to give me, come on, another bit of pin me. We're going to come on, I won 154 more 100. 100, come on. You'll make it all day long. Where are we going to get away? Come on, you're only wasting your own time. Premium 100, come on, a bit of 50. 50, come on now, where are we going to get away? Come on, another bit of 50 bid. 50,000, I bid, surely, come on, I'll buy myself. Another 50,000, bid on, another bit out 50. Another 50,000 goes on here to the bit of 50, bit of the one, another bit of 50,000 now. At 50,000, bit of the one, another bit out 50. At 50,000, another bit of 50, another bit of 60, here to the bit of 70,000 now. At 70,000, bit of the one, another bit out 70. At 70,000, keep it coming if you want him here to the bit of 70,000 now. At 70,000, another bit of 80,000, you're out, man. At 80,000, bit of the one, Georgia show here to the bit of 80,000 gar. At 80,000, you're all out close to me. At 80,000, keep it coming if you want him here to the bit 80,000 now. At 80,000 bid, so you're right-handed. At 80,000, come on, surely another bit 80,000 gar. 90 bid. 90 way out, man, another bit of 90. At 90,000, he could not have been more impressive, this fella. At 90,000, bit of the one, another bit of 90. At 90,000, way out back. At 90,000, it's your bid, you're out, the telephone's here. At 90,000, you're out my starter. At 90,000, keep it coming, bit of the one, here to the bit of 90, bit of the one, another bit of 90, 100 bid. 100 gar. 100 bit of the one, another bit of 100. At 100,000, bit of the one, another bit of 100 gar now. At 100,000, another bit out 100. Now 100. If only I was a foot taller. At 100,000, come on, another bit of 105. What do you think I was going to take? At 105. At 105, bit of the one, another bit 105. At 105, and you're out close, George, another bit 105. At 105, and keep it coming if you like him, another bit 105. He could not have been more impressive. At 105, in the very best of points, you know. At 105, 110, 110. 115, 115, 115, you're out, George. At 115, bit of the one, another bit 115, guy. At 115, 120. 120, 120, 120, at 120. And you're doing nothing for the reputation of our nation, you know. At 120, come on, another bit 120. At 120, I was there in the day. He could not have been more impressive. 5. 125. At 125. At 125. Come on, sir. At 125. We nearly watched the race together, you and I. At 125 to the wide, at 125. Yes, at 125 to the wide, at 125. The only way to cure disappointment is to bid me again. Oh! 30 bid. 130. He's teasing you here at 130. At 130 bid of the wide, at 130. At 130 bid of the now. Now go on and buy him now. At 130 bid now. Have you 5? He's a smasher. At 130, but he sells close to me. At 130 bit of the one, I'm on your side. At 130 bit of the one, 130. Have to go. At 130,000, I sell him 5. 135, 135, 135. 135 to the one, 135. This is going to be 2 disappointments on the day for you, sir. At 135 to the one, 135. At 135, but goes way out back, and he's bid me well. At 135,000 more, you're out. At 135,000, I sell him way out back. At 135,000 and gone this time. At 135. Tom, you have him out back, 135,000. Angus and Lynn McLennan as well. Well done. One for Scotland.
Oh dear. Sorry.
What's going on here? 27, yeah, Highfort Stables, John Joseph Murphy. Yeah, here's Nasnariog. Yeah, here is a son of Walk in the Park, the mighty Walk in the Park. He's only a 5-year-old. He's out of a sister to Ballyholland as well. Yeah, let's get going. Where are we going to get it? Come on, the winner in the ring. Let's get going here. Come on, another bit of semi like the Walk in the Park. Where are we going to get it? Come on, another bit of premium. 200. Where are we going to get it? How's the Coca-Cola? Come on, another bit of premium. 200,000. Come on, let's get going. Come on, another bit of premium. 2 or 1. 100. Come on, another bit of 50,000. Come on, now where are we going to get it? Come on, another bit of 50 bid. At 50,000, now have you none of them at 50. At 50,000, it goes on now. Walk in the Park. At 50,000, bit of the one, another bit of 60. Have you another bit of 60 now, another bit of 70,000 now. At 70,000, now have you on the telephone. Now they've been out 70. At 70,000, inside here, another bit of 70,000, you're out outside. At 70,000, you're losing here and you're out in front. At 70,000, 75, my fresh man. Now they've been out 75. At 75, 80 if you want them. Now they've been 80,000 now. At only 80,000, now you're out the lady. At only 80,000, you're out the lady here to the bit 80,000 ga. At only 80,000, you bit me in front. At only 80,000, keep it coming if you want here to the bit 80,000 surely. At only 80,000, come on now. Can't be expensive at this sort of money. At only 80,000, keep it coming if you want a bit of the one, a bit 80,000 now. At 80,000, 90, I've got you now, the bit 90. At 90,000, 5. 95. 100 bid. 100. Way out back. At 100 now, they've been out about 100. At 100,000, you're at the telephone. A bit of the one, a bit 100. And a bit 100 here to the bit 100,000 guy. At 100,000, he's not yours, you know. At 100,000, goes out back here to the bit 100,000, 5. 105, Walk in the Park, 105, 110, 110, 110, a bit of the one, a bit 110. At 110, the winning son of Walk in the Park in the ring, another bit 110. At 110, I have now, you're at the telephone, the bit's outside. At 110, 115. 115, 120, 120, 120, bit of the one, the bit 120. At 120, the smoke signals don't look good here, another bit 120. At 120, I have now goes here left-handed. At 120, you're all out in the winners here in circle here to the bit 120, surely. At 120, bit of the one, the bit 120. At 100, a Walk in the Park, a winner. At 120, surely. At 120, can't be expensive for this sort of money, but he goes, make no mistake. At 120, goes here left-handed to the wall, another bit 120. Goes yes or no. At 120, you're all that close to me as well here, men. At 120,000, a Walk in the Park. At 120,000, the very best of stallions, but he goes here left-handed. At 120,000, once, twice, third and final time, goes here left-handed. At 120,000, hammer up and gone. This time, quickly. At 120,000, I sell him left-handed. At 120. Jerry Hannon, thank you. 120, left-handed. With the Bromheads, thank you. Okay, moving on then. Yeah, 28. Here is If You Let Me. Here's the son of Peter's Moon out of the stowaway mare. Here's the brother to Molly's Mango with a lovely, lovely family to back him up. Yep. Veterinary note from the vendor notes that this lot passed the pre-sale veterinary examination on Wednesday and was subsequently found to be lame on his left fore this afternoon. The vendor will allow the purchaser to examine the horse, examined for soundness of the left fore by a veterinary surgeon of their choice in the purchase premises within 14 days of sale. If the veterinary surgeon is not satisfied that the horse is sound, the purchaser may cancel the sale and the vendor will pay all reasonable expenses provided the horse is insured from the fall of the hammer of the purchase price. So there we go. Passed the vetting, found to be slightly lame. The vendor will stand over for 14 days is essentially what that all means. This fella holds an entry in the Goffs Oracle sale, the Goffs Defender bumper, the €100,000 bumper at Punchestown in a couple of weeks' time. Here we're going to get come signed by Michael Kennedy. Yep, where we're going to get placed and winner of his latest start. A lovely, lovely pedigree. Let's get going here. Come on, the Pether's Moon in the ring. Where we're going to get it. Come on, another bit of semi-light for a start here. Where we're going to get it. Come on, another bit of 150, 100. Where we're going to get it. Come on, another bit of 50. Where we're going to get another bit of 20 bit here, another bit of 30, bit of the one, another bit of 30,000 now. At 30,000, come on, a bit of the one, another bit out 30. At 30,000, tremendous. The athletic horse in the ring here, the bit of 30 now, the bit of 40,000 now. At 40,000, I have him now, they've been out 40. At 40,000, an entry in the bumper at Punchestown. At 40,000, come on, let's get going now, the bit of 40 here, the bit of 40,000 now. At 40,000, bit of the one, and they've been out 40. Now at 40,005, you said the bit of 45, bit of the one, and the bit of 45 now. At 45, bit of the one, and the bit at 45. At 45, who goes on here now, the Pether's Moon in the ring here, the bit of 45 now. At 45, the brother to Molly's Mango. At 45, another bit of 50, fresh bit bidder here to the bid of 50,000 now. At 50,000 bid of the one, the bid out 50. At 50,000 the bid to your left hand, you're out in front, you're out the telephone. At 50,000 bid of the one, and the bid out 50. At 50,000, yes or no, come on, a bit of the one, and the bid of 55. 55, 55, 55, bit of the one, and the bid of 55. At 55, come on, men, let's get going here to the bit of 55, yes or no. At 55, I'm now right-handed. At 55, you're out, my man, here to the bit of 55 quickly. At 55, who goes on now, the Pether's moon. Now, there's nothing in the family but black type. At 55, come on, Shirley. At 55, bit of the one. Now, full conference with the vendors as well. At 55, a bit of the one round the ring and gone here to the bit of 55. Are you done? At 55, quickly, if you like him. Another bit of 55, quickly. At 55, round the ring, a bit of the one and a bit of 55. Are you done with him? At 55, because it really must be quick, you know. At 55, hammer up, have to go. At 55, the Pether's moon goes. At 55,000, hammer up. Are you done? Because you lose close to me. At 55,000, way in front, has it, you know. At 55,000, hammer up. Well, you finished. Got to go. At 55,000, hammer up and gone. This time at 55. No, he's not sold at that. Sorry about that. Not sold. Denny Murphy, Ballyboy Stables. Yep, the great Denny Murphy. Walk on quest. Here's the son of Walk in the Park again. This fella's out of our network mare. Yeah, let's get going. Come on, another bit of second in his point. His only start to date. Yep, from the great Ballyboy Stables. Let's get going here. Come on, another bit of Semlight for a start here. Come on, another bit of between 200. Where are we going to get it? Come on, another bit of between 100,000. Let's not muck around. Where are we going to get it? Come on, cheer yourselves up. Let's get going. 50. Come on, another bit of 50. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Another bit of 50,000 now. At 50,000, I've got you a bit of the one and the minute 50. At 50,000, come on, a bit of the one, round the ring, a bit of the one, and a bit of 50,000 now. At 50,000, a bit of the one, and a bit of 50. At 50,000, a bit of the one, and a bit of 60, another bit of 60,000. Yeah, have you? At 60,000, I'll be waiting on your day as well. At least 60,000, round the ring, a bit of the one, and a bit of 60. 70,000 here. At 70,000, right hand, a bit of the one, and a bit of 70. At 70,000, right, my man, 80,000 gar. At 80,000, a bit of the one, and a bit of 80. 80, 90. 90, I've got you now, a bit of 90. At 90,000, a bit of the one, 90, a bit of the one, 95. 95. 95, 95, 100, 100, a bit of the one, and a bit of 100. At 100,000, I have now right-handed. How's he here? A bit of 100,000 gar. At 100,000, goes close to me. At 100,000, you're out here as well. At 100,000, round the ring, a bit of the one, and a bit of 100. At 100,000, keep it coming if you want him here. You're all that close to me, man. At 100,000, you're out the telephone here, right-handed. At 100,000, a bit of the one, and a bit of 100. At 100,000, round the ring and gone, another bit of 100. The walk in the park. At 100,000, you're out the telephone, out back. At 100,000, I have now goes close to me. At 100,000, you're out the telephone, you're out here. At 100,000, a bit of the one, another bit of 100. At 100,000, you got to be quick here. A bit of 100 now, a bit of 100,000. Have to go, you know. At 100,000, because I sell him and he goes in front. At 100,000, hammer up. Are you done with him? Quickly. At 100,000, the walk in the park. And he goes from a very, very, very good hotel, but he goes way in front, mate, no mistake. At 100,000, hammer up. Are you done with him? Last time, he goes at 100,000, hammer up and gone. This time at 100,000. Listen to Russell. A winner. 100,000. You bomb. There we go. Couple of placed efforts, but a winner in the ring. Thank you. 100,000 buys. Lisrow Farm, Decky Queely. Yeah, here's Wayne's World. Here's the son of Diamond Boy. And after the Coggins test result is not to hand for export to EU, but the vendor will stand all costs. Something along those lines. Yeah, let's get going. Where are we going to give it? Come on, the Diamond Boy. Yeah, very, very unlucky this fella was. Yeah, but he's got a great pedigree. Yeah, last fence and seat on his point-of-point debut at the mighty Dromahan. Yeah, let's get going. Wayne's World, the son of Diamond Boy. Come on then, let's get going here. Where are we going to get it? Come on, another bit of Shirley. Where are we going to give it? Come on, another bit of between 2 or 100. 100,000. Come on, let's not back around now. Let's get going. Come on, another bit of semi-long, another bit of 100. 50. Where are we going to give it? Come on, another bit of 50 bid. Under the one here, the bit of 50,000 now. Hit 50,000, bit of the one, another bit of 50. At 50,000, bit of the one here, the bit of 50 bid round the ring here, the bit of 50,000 gar. At 50,000, bit of the one, the bit of 60 here, the bit of 70,000 now. At 70,000, bit of the one, and the bit out 70. At 70,000, come on a bit round the ring here, the bit of 70,000 quickly. At 70,000, 80,000, gotcha. At 80,000, I have another telephone. At 80,000, you're at the cap, you're out close, you're all out here. At 80,000, round the ring, a bit of the one, and the bit of 80. At 80,000, keep it coming if you want him here, the bit of 80. You have to go. At 80,000, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, let's get going. At only 80,000, round the ring, a bit of the one, and the bit of 80. At 80,000, 5. 85. You're out here and you're out there. At 85, the bid's in front. At only 85, bit of the one, 90. 5. I'm thirsty. 100, 100, a bit of the one, a bit of 100, at 100,000, come on, a bit of the one, a bit of 100, here to the bit of 100,000 now, at 100,000, a bit of the one, a bit of 100, at 100,000, now a bit of the 100, here to the bit of 100,000, ga, at 100,000, our man in front, at 100,000, make no mistake, you're all out close to me, at 100,000, you're all out right, at 100,000, come on, let's get going, here to the bit of 100, here to the bit of 100,000, are you done? At 100,000, because goes our man in front, at 100,000, and he round the ring, here to the bit of 100, here to the bit, you got to be quick if you want him, at 100,000, quickly if you like, here to the bit of 100,000, because he goes in front, the diamond boy, at 100,000, you have the telephone, goes in front at 100,000, hammer up, have to go this time at 100,000. Anyone else in the Liverpool area at 100,000, hammer up, have to go this time at 100,000, hammer up and gone this time at 100,000. Little T, thank you. Tom Malone, thank you. You have it in front. 100,000 buys him. 31, Salty View Stables. Last lot of the day. Tommy's Law, he has been seen to box walk. The Coggins test result is not to hand for the export to the EU, but the vendor will stand all costs. Yep, here's a son of Kingston Hill, a sire who's doing really well of late. He's only been beating a neck, this fella. Yep, let's get going here from Mark Scallon, Salty View Stables. Come on then, really good one here. Placed efforts on his 2 starts to date. Let's get going here. Come on, a bit of semi-light. Where do you want to get going? Another bit of 100. 50. Let's get going here. Come on, another bit of 20 bid. 20 a bit out of the bit now. 20 at 20,000. Come on, a bit of the one, another bit of 20 here, another bit of 20. I got you now. Another bit of 20,000 now. At 20,005, you said another bit of 30, another bit of 5. You want another bit of 35. Ga. At 35, bit of the one, another bit of 35. At 35, bit of the one, another bit of 35. Bit of the one, another bit of 35 now. At 35, come on, Caroline. At 35, come on, another bit of 35, another bit of 40,000. 40,000 now. At 40,000, you're playing a fly here, Caroline. Another bit of 45. 45. 45. 45. Your turn, Caroline. At 45, bit of the one, another bit of 45. 50 bit. 50 and bit of the one, another bit at 50. At 50,000. We're warming you up, Caroline, at 50,005. 55, further back. 60 bid, 60, 60, 60, 60 bid of the one, and the bit of 60,000. Drop the microphone, Caroline. At 60,000, come on, our bid in front here to the bit of 60,000 now. At 60,000 goes in front, another bit of 60. At 60,000, any fish fanciers around the ring here to the bit of 60. At Kingston Hill, at 60.
62.
2. Just bid. I'm not even looking. 65. I've taken it. Don't worry. 65. I didn't even look. At 65, we're the one and the bit of 65. At 65, you need. Yes, at least 65. You need more than crutches in a minute, sir. At 65, a bit of the one and a bit of 65. Round the ring, a bit of the one and a bit of 65. At 65, but he goes in front and he's going now. At 65,000, hammer up. Hop to sale. At 65. Yes, 70 bid. Fresh bidder. 70. 75. 75. 75. 75, 75, 75 over the one and a bit of 75, at 75 over the one and a bit of 75. In front has it, at 75 over the one and a bit of 75, at 75 over the, you're at the telephone, at 75 over the one and a bit of 75, up to go, at 75,000, I'm up and running, at 75,000, goes in front, make no mistake, at 75, mop the sweat from the brow, at 75, and sold, Lucinda Russell, thank you. The Scots playing a blinder today, yep. Thank you. That concludes the 2023 Goffs UK Aintree sale. We'd like to thank all vendors and purchasers alike, and to all the public, have a great couple days. Thank you and enjoy the racing.